So I had a video about how to file your LLC on your own without paying for legal Zoom or something like that. But I really want to kind of follow up. I've been getting a lot of requests to figure out how do you get your EIN for free. So this is the thing I want to make sure I add here. A lot of people are paying for EINs. Like if you're paying for EIN, you're being scammed. Okay, the EIN is provided by the IRS for free. So that's going to be your employee identification number or your tax ID number. Now, before I jump in again and we continue on with the rest of this video, I want to make sure I give a disclaimer. I am not a tax professional or an attorney. The information I'm giving you here is just based on my experience. I've filed many EINs. I've filed many LLCs on my own. Of course, if you don't feel comfortable filing by yourself, then just consult someone who can help you out with it. But let's jump in, okay? You don't need to pay for EIN. EINs are free. Now I'm going to show you how you do that here. So let's go ahead and share this screen so I can show you all. Boom. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So what you're going to do is you're going to find this. Basically, I went to Google. I typed in apply for your EIN online, IRS. So you can do IRS, EIN, etc. Essentially, you want to make sure that you're going to be on an irs.gov website. You want to make sure it says .gov. If it says .com, .org, that is probably a scam website. You don't want to put any of your personal information on that. If it's a .gov website, then it is definitely a federal government website. So you got to make sure you come here. Once you find here, you're going to see at the top, apply for an employer identification number online. Now, you have to be able to do this between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. I don't know why it's like that. Even though you follow online, for some reason, they want you to, apply for it during these times, Monday through Friday. The only way you can apply is first, it has all the steps here. This is very, very straightforward, okay? It's going to tell you how to determine your eligibility. You can apply if your principal business is located in the U.S., right? You also have to have a valid tax identification number, which is basically like a social security number or EIN. And you are limited to only one per responsible party per day. So responsible party is the person who ultimately owns or controls the entity. So basically, if you're the owner of the business, then that's going to be you who are the responsible party for it. So understand the online application. So you must complete this application in one session, as you will not be able to save and return at a later time. This literally takes like 5-10 minutes tops, really. So you gotta get to step 3. It's gonna say here, submit your application. You're gonna see a blue button that says apply online now. And that's what you're gonna click. So it's gonna open up this here. This is pretty much just saying this is a government website for authorized use only. So that's how you know it's legit. Click OK. You see here at the beginning is the EIN assistant. You're going to read this information if you want to. Basically, you can look even more. Like this is really step by step here. Do you need an EIN? Do I need a new EIN? All those things are here. Gives you all the restrictions, etc. But if you're cool, then you'll just go ahead and begin application. Now, one thing I want to make sure I add here is that if you don't want to send this information over the internet, you can download the PDF here, and you can then mail it in or fax it. So let's begin the application. Boom. So the first thing you're going to determine, and you're going to already know this because I'm assuming that you've already determined what your legal structure is, what type of business you have. So let's just say for this purpose, you filed an LLC. You're going to select an LLC here. You can see all these different options. You click on LLC. Boom. Click continue. And then it's going to say you have chosen a limited liability company. Now, whichever entity you choose, it's going to have something like this that pops up. It's going to tell you what that is, and it's going to tell you what it's not. And it's going to say if you need to change this, then you can go back now. Because if you don't, you got to start all over. So let's say you realize, oh man, I didn't want to do LLC. You can click the back button, and you can do it from there. But I'm going to cancel. Let's click continue. Now, how many members are in the LLC? Now, let's say you have 2 members in the LLC. So you'll put 2. And let's say you are located where I'm located. You're located in Florida. Boom. You're going to click continue. Then it's going to say, okay, hey, due to the number of members in your LLC, you are now a multi-member limited liability company. So since you are, we're going to classify you initially as a partnership. So you can read all this information here. You're going to click continue. You're going to say, why are you requesting an EIN? So let's say you just started a new business, or you already had a business. You already had an LLC, but you never filed an EIN before, and you want to get a bank account or something like that. Basically, you just read these different reasons. Now, for the purpose of this illustration here, we're going to go with you started a new business. And you're going to click continue. And then here, that's where you're going to put your name. You're going to put the responsible party, who's responsible for the business. So let's just say that is you. And I want to say you, Smith. And then you're going to put a social security number as well. So this is where you're going to put your personal social security number or whoever the social security number belonging to the responsible party is. So I'm just going to go here and put it 555 555555. And then you're going to choose one of these. It says, oh, I am one of the owners, members, or the managing member of this LLC, or you're applying for EIN on behalf of this LLC. So it's a third party. For this case, since we're going to go with the scenario that you are the business owner, you're going to say that you're one of the owners. And you're going to click continue. Oh, an error has occurred. Information you entered does not match the IRS. All right. So this is the part where we'll go ahead and stop sharing so I can just kind of go ahead and put in my right social security number. The reason why is because that's why this error is appearing. It basically wants to actually match that there is an IRS record for this. So let me stop sharing for a second. And we're back. Okay, so I had to stop sharing the screen so that I can put in the records that actually match the IRS. So I had to put in my personal social security number. Once you've done that and you hit continue, it's going to take you to where is the LLC physically located. So you're going to put an actual address here. It has to be a U.S. address. It cannot be a P.O. box. So let's just put 123 Main Street. And we're going to put, let's put Atlanta, Florida. If we're going to make something up. Or, let's just call it Miami, Florida. Let's give it the actual city of Florida. And we'll give a zip code here. And you're going to put a phone number, 555-555-5555. Now, hopefully this lets you actually go. So it's going to ask you here, do you have an address different from the above where you want your mail to be sent? So basically, let's say your LLC is located or your business is physically located in a different area, but you want to receive mail at your personal home. This is when you would select yes for that. If you want to receive mail at the same place as your business, then you would say no, and you're going to go ahead and click continue, and boom. So again, it's going to say, hey, the physical location has not been found in our database. The reason why they aren't able to find it is because it's not an actual place, right? But for the purposes of this, let's say that you do have the correct location, then it's going to ask you to verify it, and you're going to go ahead and accept as entered. Now, it's going to ask you what's the legal name of your LLC as well. So that's going to be the next stage of this. As you can see here, this is the progress: identity, authenticate, addresses, details, and then the EIN confirmation, right? This doesn't take long at all. So legal name of the LLC is legal name LLC. It's if you have a DBA or you're doing business as something else, you want to be known to say as legal name instead of legal name LLC. You can put that in there as well. Where the LLC located, the county is located in. So I'll just put Miami-Dade. All right. And then let's say again, it was in the state, it's Florida, the state where you actually formed the articles of organization. So this is going to vary. It's going to kind of depend on how you created your LLC. You would know the answer to this. Basically, it's wherever you filed your LLC. So if you filed in Florida, you're going to put that you filed it in Florida. And then you're going to put the day that it started. So let's say it started January of this year, 2023. Then we're going to click continue. Boom. It's going to ask you a couple of other questions here. Tell us more about the LLC. Does your business own a highway motor vehicle with a taxable gross weight of 55,000 pounds or more? You're going to click no unless you do, yes or no. For this one, my business does not have gambling, but if yours does, you would click yes. Do you need to file this form? You would know if you need to file that form. So I'm going to say no. Do you sell alcohol, tobacco, or firearms? I'm going to say no. And do you expect to have any employees who will receive W-2s in the next 12 months? So if you have employees, and that you think will get a W-2 in the next 12 months, then you would click yes. But for this purpose, I'm going to say no. We're going to click continue. It's going to ask, what does your business or organization do? Choose one category that best describes your business. All right, so in this case, let's just say that the business is a real estate business. They got a lot of different options here. You just read each one. You can actually click them, on it, and you can select. You can read the description of them. I'm just going to say it's real estate, and click continue. It's going to ask you, okay, you have chosen real estate. Please choose one of the following. And I'll just say that I sell property for others. We'll click continue. And then this is where you have the option to go ahead and submit the EIN. And this is really the last step. I'm not going to submit this because I don't want to submit this as in a real LLC. But basically, you can choose to receive your letter online or you can receive a letter by mail. Once you've selected one of those and you've hit continue, then that means you'll be able to get your LLC. It'll literally give you the LLC. I mean, it'll literally give you the EIN number or your employee identification number on the spot if you do the receive letter online. And again, if you do it by mail, it's going to take 4 weeks. So hopefully this has made it pretty straightforward for everyone. Again, do not pay for EIN if you can do it yourself. Find someone, or you consult someone, of course, but you don't have to pay for this. This is actually given for free by the federal government. So hope you enjoyed. And if you like videos like this, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and comment below if you know something that I don't know.